No one holds rodeo. Okay, I have chat open now. I can see chat. Is a miracle. I can actually see things. I finally got my computer set up right. Anyways, I'm back. I'm alive. The alive is actually more questionable. But I'm back. I'm working again. Oh! Hi, Storm. Doing anything but work. I could hear my dog. Yep. I need one. I finally got one last Guild War. It was a pain to get, but I got it. That's fair. I really use the 2 times to my advantage when that was going. I also had enough to get a Guild Wars egg. I didn't get what I wanted though. I want the wyvern out of that egg. I did not get it. You hear things. I'm moving things around. But ye. I need my own audio because it's too loud for me. There is. It's nice to have because now I know how many claws it has. Funny enough, it has 4. Not 3, 4. Pretty sure the Nightwing and Sandwing and Rainwing have 3. These all have 3 toes. I also have my blender smaller than I normally have it. So why is its legs so thick down here? This is gonna be fun to color. I'm gonna have a blast doing that. Same with the wing. The wings actually, all the fingers and all that is a single mesh I saw. Which is gonna be interesting. for me to try and do. Hoping it's not overly difficult. The clouds are gonna be fun though. But I did yoink a helicopter model for an animation. So there is that. Why do I have so many notifications on Discord? Okay, I figured out why. Hear my dog. This is gonna be interesting for me to rig. Just that would be funny. That'd be really funny. I do want to model Fulong to make a plush of, so maybe. Go see if I can steal something from a modeler. Politely, anyways. I know the answer, but coffee. I had coffee, so I have a lot of energy right now. Unfortunately. Your stream is delayed. If I really look at it. I gotta re-add 2 toes. I have to rotate to 0. There we go. Coffee works because I only have like once in a blue moon. That's the only reason coffee works for me. It feels a little long. Scurries to DA on my phone. Also, I got the new season in Dragons, so I get to vibe. Get the vibe and not have to worry anymore about that. That's already unlocked the new Grasslands dragon, so I don't have to worry about not having all the world dragons. Just have to fight for one of them, which is the fantasy world one that looks like a bee, or had the bee movie script for its thing. Okay, no, its toes are just that long. Okay, got it. Its toes are genuinely just this long. I have no clue why. I don't know why. Why are they so long? This makes me feel uneasy, I'm not gonna lie. But it's got toes now. I'm gonna grab you that, grab that. Grab this. And this. Go down. There we go. This one's gonna be fun to do this for. I can do that one. I can do that one. No one's gonna know. They're gonna know. No one's gonna know. How are they gonna know? They're gonna know. How are they gonna know? I'm curious what the try count on the official model is. That's what I'm curious about. Discord, stop giving me so many notifications. I really want to get one of the art of your DA Dragon giveaways. But I know I won't. Why do I get yoinked and recognized everywhere? It's a curse. It's a curse. It's a blessing and a curse. It's entertaining though. Oh my god. I reply and immediately swarmed. Fun. I love being recognized. It's so random. You good? I'm gonna do the mesh separately on this though. For the wings. Hi. Why am I always being found? I need to stream again for Wings of Fire. That's what I need to do. I need to work again on that. Totally, Mom. If you give me the reference sheet, I might. If I get around to it. I have a few things I want to model. So, Fulong is one of them because plush. I figured because I can see the user in Discord. I would join a VC, but at the same time, I'm polite and I know people don't want their voices on the internet. The interesting part for this is gonna be the clause at the end. I don't know if I rigged this to move or not. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I'm actually gonna rig this. Because there's a lot on this I need to add, which is gonna be mostly here. This one I know actually. Apply that. I can do. I have to move a few things, but I can do that. Do I wanna? No, I do not. What's next in the playlist? Okay. I can check my thing from music. I can finish the horns. I don't know if I wanna. Just notice this. So it's a little guy. Theoretically speaking, it can take down a helicopter. Because I compared the size to an elder one of these and a gyrocopter, which mine's eldered, so that didn't help. But it can technically take it down. Theoretically. Theoretically speaking. I'm still trying to get highlighter. I need just pitch. So I only have like secondary and tertiary I can keep shuffling to get pitch. I've been close. I've gotten black. I've gotten root. I haven't gotten pitch though, which is making me mad. Also, you should probably put that in media. Just gonna say. I still keep hitting H instead of G when I want to move something. But yay! I'm tempted to apply for mod in Realm of Beasts because I actively hop on. I don't know if the others do. Oh, you found it! Oh! Lightning. Again, if I get around to it. The fact I've gotten Abyss and Marigold so many times in color shuffles. I know if I do like Control R on OBS, it's going to restart it. Same with the actual web browser. So I'm trying not to click onto those. Go sleep then, take a nap. Nap is good. I would take one, but I'm surviving on caffeine right now. And no, it's gonna be terrible when it hits. So I'm just surviving while I can before I crash out. I should send you the eerie drawing I did. Storm. It was an hour of my life I am not getting back. Funny enough. I didn't know the color, so I just spammed random colors till purple stuck. I have a video stuck in my head with this song. These are curved this way. If I do the mirror modifier, nope, more space between them. There we go. I'm so close. Finally, it showed me who joined. Chat. I know TikTok does that. I think this is gonna be the fun part. It's all the armor. Should I do it with subdivision or plain? I'm gonna do plain. With solidify. Mirror, no mirror. I might mirror it just cause it's easier for me. I've seen them go for 15 mil each, but I know it's dropping. I know someone had one for sale for 10 mil. I'm 1 mil away. I'm getting another one. I know they aren't completely overpriced right now. At least not yet anyways. Okay, then around 17, all I've seen is a lot of double edge, full mute, or themed. So it doesn't help. There we go. Downside is that. Mine, I'm working to get highlighter because I have the weirdest obsession over highlighters. So, yeah. Got 3 ledge color pots though. I don't know why. I got 1 from the Christmas event. Why? Get rid of solidify, go like this. Then extend this way. So I can smooth that up. Dump that. And boom. You scare me. Why are you here? Anyways, hi! What? Why? Oof. I mean, wood lumas are really cheap. Just theme those and sell them. It's the only thing I can think of besides buying overpriced things. Solidify. Solidify is being mean right now. The only thing I can honestly think of right now, or farm and wasteland, but that takes forever. I know no one wants to do that. I found someone who was buying really old Sariums yesterday. I sold a lot of mine for at least $1 mil minimum. So there's that. So you can also, if you have really old dragons, people are willing to buy those. I have a 2020 Quest preset Sky still that I can sell for 3 mil. I have learned. I feel old. It's so fun. These plates are gonna kill me. If that doesn't, this will. I'm trying, why? I'm gonna be honest, I picked the most random playlist that popped up. So you're gonna get random songs. But thank you. Why is it so easy to scare me? And actually, get rid of solidify on this, because solidify is being mean. Skinny. all these platings are gonna be the end of me. There's 5 of those. God dang it. I have most of this done off. It's just all the little details that's gonna be the end of me. This will be easy because I can just do a cube to go through. Alright, so let's make this a tutorial. A tutorial stream. Not me losing my mind. Why do people like messing with me? I get that it's easy, but still. And this is why I don't tell people I stream when I stream. They scare me. Time to grow up. I am excited because I saw the roadmap for this year for DA and Cause, and Vade coming back is what I'm excited for. It's coming back March, which is not that far away. And hopefully it's not overpriced like crazy. Cause that's driving me crazy. How long am I gonna have this stream going? Till this is probably finished or I get burnt out. Literally the only 2 reasons I'll finish this. I'm gonna really quickly just copy and paste this so I don't have to keep grabbing it. This is really fun. Did anyone just have that random obsession with collecting one type of dragon? I do, and it's Astras, except I find them so expensive now. Remember when I could get them cheap? I want that again. Because, yes. No other reason. Just Z0. Go like that. Boom. I obtained helicopter model. It was an easy obtain, funny enough. But I don't know for the art piece. I think I can download it to grab to show and stream. But I don't know if I wanna. Have to open something else. I don't know if it's gonna show up. It shouldn't, since this is a window capture. Let me see if I can even get it. Yeah, no, it won't show. I've never drawn Eryn before, so I was kind of proud of it. It picks up my mouse. But this. I will 100% change the colors. But, got this just random drawing now to have just vibe. Why is this local? It should be global. There we go. Now get inspo. I might change my music. No one else in the country, but I also know a lot of people do not like country music. So, I'll just leave it at what it is, because there is not actually that many bad songs in this. Like 2. There we go. I would have made this single mesh, except I'd lose my mind with all the little things. Specifically the sails and the wings. I've been jumping around on this. Just need to finish this. And there's here, there, everywhere. Here, there you go. Welcome to infinity and beyond. Tempted to model my dog, but my dog is very potato shape. So it'd just be an extended sphere. There's that one, this one. So why did I choose this one to model? Nah. I did start modeling a fox. I'm crying because fur. Fur is evil. Just yoink. Let's see where it cut. Okay. close my phone. You can see my Discord notifications. It's just the number goes to 9 or 9 plus. Friend requests are crazy. Welcome back. Hit the ground. Hand. Thumbs are the hardest thing for me. Gonna go yoink. I forgot X was that way. And I go to here. Yes. I'd have to have permission to do it. Do it stream work. It'd give me something to do. Do I have work to do? I do. I have one model commission right now that I should do, but dragon. That or I could just be crazy on a flight sim. I have options to be crazy. Why is it skinny? I'm trying to think of what to randomly chat about. I'm getting a puppy at the end of this month. There's that. Another essentially potato. Don't wait to play. Claws. Do I just really quickly? Tap that. Okay. R90. Y. Oh no! Not good. The fact I went through alt accounts and found like 2019 Drakes. Solids. So R90 Y. I need one of this. Okay, I was in edit mode. They do. Okay, now I can add my solidify back. Yay! I love when wyverns have big wings because it makes sense. This might be why my favorite dragon out of Train Dragons is Cloud Jumper. That explains a few things. With an error date that move. Ooh. I don't know error dates. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what those dates would be. Considering I have like 4 or 5 alts of dragons. Because I remember having like 2 Palkikis from like the first Halloween event. Weirdly enough. I don't get rid of a lot of things, I have realized. Oh, what? Buy it. If it's for 200k, buy it. There was a Fulong for like, it started at, I think, 80,000? No, it was at 60,000, and then someone went 8 million and they left. I was like, you should have let me buy it. Me surviving off of like 1 mil. You should let me buy it. I want another Fulong. It was, but it was funny. I think they accidentally put like in a low number for bid war. Like it was cool. I really wanted that Fulong because it was slightly pretty. Only because I had ledge color. Oop. The Fulong, when they put it back up a little while later, it was like 15 mil. And then there's like it was a supercharged cracked lava material, ledge color, full mute, Eryn for 25 mils. Like, I'm 23 mil short because I wanted it badly. It was pretty. I even said in the chat, I was like, I'm 23 mil short. I think I had 2 mil at that time. Or I impulsively bought a few things. What's your opinion on the new season so far? I like it, personally. I like the new season because it's silly. It's a lot easier though to get the points. Because I think in 4 days I got to level 30 something. 36? 37. It was 37. So it didn't take that long. It was nice. Nice refresh. But like, I don't know. I also, my thing was glitched so I could get the dragon pass a lot cheaper. Make way, here he comes. Swing bells, swing the drums. You're gonna love this guy. Was he alley up? I mean, there's still like 20 days. I think it's 20 or 19 days left. So you got time. I'm tempted to see how far I can get in the extra bit to see if I can get another volt. Because volts are pretty. And this is why I'm not responsible with money. I'm joking. Very surprisingly, very responsible. Kinda. Where's the trust? Where's the trust there? Jeez. Volt is very pretty. Mine's not full mute yet. I need to do that. Am I going to though? No. The pass actually depends on which one you buy. If you buy the red one, it will give you everything. I think it's the red one? Oh, let me check, because I bought one of them. I only had to buy one of them to get the things of both. Let me see. I ended up buying the Dragon Pass. The Dragon Pass gives you everything the Dragoneer Pass has as well, which is nice. So I didn't really have to buy 2 passes, I only had to buy 1. I got it for like $6.59. Mine was a bit lagged with the price, so I got it cheaper. But yes, that one's really nice. It gives you everything. So I got another aerial. So now I have 2 of those. I'm excited for the lunar event. I want to see the new dragon. Because the Dragon Pass gives you everything from the Dragoneer Pass too. That is how. I need to mirror this. Tempting. I still need to finish the rig for your commission. Not overly worried since I have time. I don't know if it's like that because it wasn't like that on my computer when I logged on. Yeah, no, it's 7:49 now. It's no longer the 6. It was lagged yesterday when I bought it. I don't know if it's lagged anymore. I doubt it is. No, it's just broken. Oh, mine says 750 on my phone. Could technically buy it for you. I need the reimbursement though. the front claws are done. I just need to do the back claw. Then I need to do the wing claws. It's gonna be fun. Just gonna quickly yeet. Nope. It's a dirg. It is a dirg. It's a gold dirg. My main says 749. I don't know how I got the 600, but I bought it when it was that. Sit on you. My music taste is very odd. I'm now figuring out. Because it can range from this, country, or almost anything but rap. I forgot how to do that. There we go. Now we know. Get it while it's like, because one of the seasons that was broken, I overpaid for it, which made me mad, unfortunately. Doing Eryndiorn Diorn. I don't know how to say that. I'm guessing Golden Glory. Also, it does say stream's a bit delayed, so you aren't gonna be like in time when I talk. So like 90% of the time I'm not gonna remember what I say. I need you to know. We love when stream is delayed. I actually don't mind it overly. I've had little issues with OBS, and I need to figure out no, it's not Restream, it's Streamlabs. Streamlabs is nice to use every now and then. I don't. Oh, add-ons. English modifiers. Subdivision and mirror mostly. There's no other modifiers in this. These don't have modifiers anymore. This has a shape key to blink. But that's it. Add-on, I don't really typically use add-ons. I can pull out an add-on actually. No, where to put it though. There you go. You get my mouse. It's like the only add-on I actively use. But I have that, I have animation, which is just wiggle bones. And that's kind of it. I don't use them all that often. Yeah, both are pretty expensive right now. Move that up. It's different on my screen than it is on the stream. There you go. It's the only one of the two add-ons I have. It's this one and it's a Wiggle Bones, which I don't actively use. Yeah, because it moves that, it moves that. There we go. I don't. I either manually or automatic can go back and fix for weight paint. I can never find add-ons that I genuinely like that don't break me mentally. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse. Well, a lot of people are getting them, so hopefully it's not another Vade situation. I would cry personally, because those are already overpriced as is. Typically I don't need to. Yeah, this is still relatively low. It's not sculpted, and most retopology is only when I do single mesh. And this is not single mesh because I can easily decimate a lot of this. And a lot of this I do group together. The reason a lot of these are so much is because there's a middle vertex. There's edges here. The real reason. Apply that and actually get rid of a few. Because we have something called decimate. You can unsubdivide, but it makes it worse. Sometimes. There you go, now it's only 700. Yeah, there is ways to do it without having to fully make it worse. That's only 1,000. I'm not gonna worry about that. Some of them that have higher try counts. 22, but you're also counting. You have a body, wing, fins, wing. English. Horns, spikes. Then you have all these. Which are actually not as many. You have the jaw, head. And I still have a lot to add. Because I have these. And then this is 800, but it's gonna double because I have to do it 2 more times. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best it can be. Because that's YouTube for you. I could technically stream animating, but I don't want to. Because bandwidth, meh. I also don't think you understand how big my monitor is. And having to zoom in, edit the shape of the stream. I model my way, you model your way. Practice. Well, it's mostly just blocking it out. That's all it kind of is. Oh god. Retopology is fun. I also have something to help with retopology, which is a completely separate application. I have to pull one thing to another from. Not fun, but it's really nicely used. I need to find it again, but I haven't used it in a while. Because I have a different way, quote unquote, doing topology. There we go. Trying to keep it smooth. This goes here, this goes here. Crab cake. Ah. I was not looking at chat for like a little bit locked in. But funny enough, one of my other friends just watches me stream, and that's how they learned a lot of things. Yeah, anatomy is very brutal. It's being evil. Can I please just have this smooth? All I ask. This works too. Technically. Yeah, that's what this has this. I need to do. What does Alt Z do? Alt Z, it makes it see-through. So you just see me constantly going back and forth with that. Because it's useful. Types aggressively. That's why you see it pop up a lot. It's the only way I can see where to put things. have no clue how to do that. Nor do I really want to learn. It's just not something I would do personally. I think the only thing I'd do it for is scales. But even then, it's a pain. How? I forgot there was something under my desk. Oops. I'm getting closer to getting all the plating done. Finally. Here and here. Possible chance I can yoink that. There's a model I'm doing that I'm sculpting. I want to add more scales too. Just funny enough, the rainwing model. We don't care. Not a pig. All in here. Nothing needed. Just like I be telling you. Me. Not big. Not dig. Actually, I've had an idea for a few songs, but I just have not gotten around to them. No. God, no. I might think I'll go pull that. This might actually get finished today. Not rig, but model at least. Find out what you need. Yeah, the only thing left on the rig storm is the facial rig. I even think it's just naming at that point, actually. Need blue sky, sunshine. There we go. I actually have to go look at that after stream. It's better naming, because I love stalling on that one part. No, it's a few things I forgot that. It's not facial. It should not be facial. I think it's like teeth and a few rig things. Breaks my I like rigging. Rigging is, for me, fun. Very satisfying. I'm also very random. I never, if you use Rigify, I'm gonna be honest, I cannot help you if you use Rigify, because I've used it once and I didn't like it, or part of it. I mean, the fox I have is rigged with Rigify. I just used the dog preset. My music stopped. There we go, my music's going on. It just froze because it says, are you still watching? Pretty sure I am. At least. Rigify is mean. Because you can do a lot of what it does manually, which is what I do, personally. Oh, I forgot to mirror that. Whoops. There we go. Yeah. There's a few things that you actually have to sub in for something else. Like wings you have to do hands for. Hands and arms, and then edit it. I've had to edit facials before, facial rigs. Which was interesting. Yeah, it's quicker, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's better. I've learned. I do use controllers. Yes, that is one of the few things I do use. I use Damtrack, inverse kinematics, action controllers. Those are the only three I really ever use. I have used copy rotation. I have used... I'm trying to think of what all I've used. I just have to look. But there's a lot I have used. Damtrack is really good for eyes, for doing eyes. That's for sure. I would pull up a rig, but I have this. I have not used forest kinematics. I've never seen that as an option. Pulls up a rig. I don't think it is an option. There's not. There's only IK. I think forest kinematics just turning off IK. FK, IK. Damtrack. This. I don't have another bonus, that's why that appeared. It's just. It's essentially what Damtrack is. I'd need to actually do a different one. Add one more bone. See, Damtrack. Damtrack. This is typically what I use for tails. And we'll probably use for this and this. FK and IK. IK is, it has a fixed thing. Where if you move the model, it won't move the IK. FK is where you move the model, it also moves that, which is really good for other things like, say, kicking the ground, flailing your arms, all that. So typically, that's what that is. 0.5. I'm just gonna set this both to 0.5. Essentially, this is what FK. English Damtrack. Just move in, it moves itself. 0.6. It's really good for tails, and if you have like a long chain of them, it's really entertaining to just watch. Damp track. What's a 0.5? I'm gonna do 0.8 on that one. 0.7. This is essentially. Actually, IK still allows it to be relatively flexible. So personally, yeah, I'm gonna do something completely different for the spine on this. With the chest, neck. Yeah, but still. The way it's rigged is different. Actually, I need to switch that. Delete that. Delete that. So actually just to disconnect. There we go. That's controlled by something else. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing a lot of other things on this. FK or IK? Because I can manually animate, I just... Damp track allows a lot more than what I personally have time for. Paramedic, keep offset. Dun, dun, dun. Four times max is actually not what you think it is. You don't really add anything for it to do that. It's just the plain bone. It's essentially this. Just doing that. Back. I'm just gonna quickly name half of these. Actually, let's name all of these really quickly. I'm gonna do tail separate. Neck to head. Chest to neck. But damp track gives it that weight, essentially. Waist to chest. Waist. That's weight, not waist. I cannot spell. English is not nice. With the head. A lot of these do not deform. Jaw connect. Which I'm not gonna do the jaw connect. Actually, I'll leave that. All of these do not deform. there, but it's also solely on preference. My preference is damp. Bendy bend. And just add 12 segments to the neck. Stretch 2, wrong thing. Stretch 2. Cause you got tangent. Starting is chest, ending is head. Yep. Do that for the spine. Do 3 then. Dun 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 dun. Waist check. Back. I say that right? No, I did not. It's waist to back. This one's back to okay. Chest and then just stretch 2. Essentially, that's just rig. I still have to finish this. There we go. And I can add mirror to all these. Mirror. Mirror. This one already has mirror. R90. Yep. That's what we do. Medium point. There we go. There we go. I just have all the back, few spines, a few more platings on the stomach and tail, and legs. Not bad. Been at this for an hour and a half. Fun. I could work on commissions. I don't want to work on commissions. Dun dun dun. Whee! Too soon. I don't know if I have backface going on, I'm not gonna lie. Delete, 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 delete. Rigging, because weight paint is mean. Because if it's up vertical, it will try and weight paint together. Like you have the left side trying to weight paint to the right side. And vice versa. It's the only reason. Yes, essentially. They're mirrored and they're gonna stay as one mesh together. But just so that doesn't happen, because it will still just automatically weight paint. Yep. Essentially. Saluted. Wonders I am. Yeah, you can. I might mute because I need to sneeze. Yeah. I like just personally weight painting. It's so much easier for me. Because then I can see where things are wrong without anything. You know what? I'm gonna find another playlist. What random playlist do I have offered to me? Found it. I said, what random playlist could I find? Typically that's why I put it in a pose. Like the most dramatic pose with everything stretched to see what will move wrong, essentially. My throat is calling me, but yeah. No, you can actually mask the area and just put all of it. Here, I'll do that with this real quick. Okay, so let's just vertices. Yeah, wrong. So you have this. It's not that many, so I'll probably add more. But you can choose this, select, go like that, weight 0, Control X, and it clears it. So essentially, just easy fix. Not everything is very complex. I messed around and figured it out. And now I pass that knowledge to you. Do not commit a crime with it. Well, it's like when you're choosing vertices or faces, essentially it's the only two options you have. I didn't use a tutorial. I just guessed. That's what I did. Does that move all that? Okay. There we go. There you go. And white paint. You only have the two options. There you go. You can't select edges. Another thing you cannot select is edges. It's either vertices or faces. So, yeah. I had to adjust my mic again. For some reason I'm adding extra vertices or loops to the tail. It's because fluidity. The vertex groups you can just select. Oh, yawn. Tired. Eat. Yeah. Fair. But sometimes it's really nice. There is a way, but I haven't figured it out, personally. In white paint, white paint, up here in this corner, casually draws up here. That's how you select between faces and vertices in the select box. Giraffe, face around. No, it's fine. Of course, of course. I have not so secret secrets. I am willing to share. 4.0. I do not update my Blender. I have 4.5, but I will not touch it. I touched it once and it was to help someone figure something out. Because there's a 5. Oh god, I will cry. I'm sticking with my 4.0. I know how to use it. Meh. Nuh-uh. Superior here. Nuh-uh. So does this, actually. Just have to do the seams, but actually I need to do that regardless. No. Nothing is beating Blender 4.0 to me. You can't change my mind. Dun, 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 dun. No. 4.0 is superior. Nothing's overly complicated. Nothing is winning against 4.0. Man. No. Nothing's complicated. I don't know what you're talking about. My dog came in here. Lies. Any art program is technically a pixel art program. It is if you zoom in a ton. Zoom in a ton, there's a pixel. You and your 80,000 pixels. Nuh-uh. Still a pixel. Computers use pixels. Therefore, any digital art is a pixel. Still a pixel if it calculates it. Pixels. How does it show those then? Pixels. How did you produce it if it's not a machine producing it? How do you know what numbers you put in? Pixels. You're not changing my mind. No. It's pixel. Just saying. There we go. select all of these. You can do that here. You can select vertices, and we'll select all the faces. Select edges. Select faces. You select the entire thing. Far if I know. See? Discord. I can't check my notifications on my computer. Game update. No. Almost done with just the underbelly scales. It's not how I played, but okay. Yeah, because you were trying to do things I will probably never try. Which I do not need to do any of that. I watched a lot of speed modeling videos. Not gonna lie. That or I just threw myself out and figured it out. I was also trying to go for a specific style. There's that. Last one! I can cry. doggos outside. Yeah. I say practice models with that kind of style and you get a hang of how to do it. That helps a lot. Yeah. Yay! Got to go. Yeah. I can pull up the sculpt, but I need to find the file. It might take a hot minute to load. When can I see you again? And this way, actually, this modeling style, I can break rigging up a lot more. Funny enough. Because I can rig the head separately, I can rig the body separately, wings, without anything having weight pain issues. Tonight. Yeah, I mean, if it's just I'm getting tired. It's been 2 hours. My end stream after you have a few things done. Now I got to go. There we go. Unpopular opinion. But the Dazzlites were the original evil singers. No one's changing my mind. Before them. I mean, because the other were technically musicals. I don't know if this one would be counted as musical because it's themed around a music contest. I'm slowly getting this done. There we go. Yeah, finish a few spots. Just mostly these stripes. And I'll probably end stream. Siren themed dragon would be cool. And that's probably all I'm gonna do today. Thank you for coming. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, but I'm doing good. So yay. Glad I got a lot of this done though. Thank you for coming. I will be leaving. Adios, au revoir. Have a good day, night,